We got past it last time by doing exactly that. Going over to the side and going down. Immediately the time before that, exactly that happened. So I was kind of surprised when we managed to get past. I don't know what's going on. Maybe I need to... Oh, do I just click on... Am I just meant to click on it down there? We've got this drain pipe. Oh, I don't know what I'm meant to do with it.
That doesn't work.
What doesn't work? What are you trying to do? Shove a donkey up it.
That doesn't work.
Frog. Go get him, Frog.
That doesn't work.
No, of course not. That would be completely ridiculous. Whereas using a frog to bounce up and down instead of bellows to make it unbearably hot so the alchemist has to leave, that's also completely illogical.
I could watch that for hours. Funny little blighter.
Replace it with the photo so he gets confused.
That doesn't work.
Replace it with a worm.
That doesn't work.
Just quick swap. He'll never notice. Place it with a donkey. Donkey for imp.
That doesn't work.
Frog, maybe?
That doesn't work.
No. I think we've got to do something with the fireplace, but I don't know what. Is there anything we can burn?
By the cut of his jib, I'd say the man's an alchemist. Well, either that or a professional jib cutter.
Is there anything else around that we've not interacted with yet? Sink?
Indoor plumbing. Now, whoever said Ankh Morpork lacked all the mod cons?
So I need to interact with... Well, there's a sink to interact with, but I don't know what it's for.
That doesn't work. The world just swims with possibilities.
I hate when it says words like swims, because it makes me think, oh, the frog, because frogs swim.
That doesn't work.
That makes perfect sense. Throw it in the fireplace.
That doesn't work.
Of course it doesn't. That's completely ridiculous. Why would anyone do something ridiculous like that? Because it's a point-and-click adventure game, and at some point you just give up trying anything, and trying sensible things, and you just try anything. Boom. There's nothing on this side. We have this window, but we can't get to it. But there's a little set of stairs right here. No, there's a little set of stairs right here. Little set of stairs. Little set of stairs. Right, we can't go to the shades. There's nothing in the... There doesn't seem to be anything we can interact with at this point. I also meant to use the frying pan to knock out a guard, but I think they notice and try and stop me.
Clear off, you. Every time you come around, you start trouble.
Oh, me?
Maybe I do talk to them again.
Look, could you just let me in, please?
Clear off.
Now, that's what I call a guarded conversation. Look, this is important. I demand that you two idiots let me go inside.
Clear off.
Okay.
Well, I'll just move along then, shall I? Fine.
Maybe I talk to this guy and he beats him up this time.
Look, could you just let me in, please?
Clear off!
Now, that's what I call a guarded conversation. Is she really that fat then?
What?
Well, your friend was saying how fat your wife is, so I thought...
Oh, he did he?
Lies. I never.
Right, we can now get in. I wonder what happens if you... need to do more stuff here.
That's my special custard-making recipe book, that is, dear. You see, it contains special ingredients that'll make it into a very potent love potion. Just one little sip, and you'll fall in love with the first person that you see. I've got some brewing back home now. It'll work wonders on you.
Yikes! I certainly won't be having any in the company I've been keeping lately.
We've got stuff. It's a thing. It's a thing I can interact with. Throne.
Actually, if you're going to spend all day in a chair, I think you'd be better off opting for something with more lower back support. That doesn't work.
What doesn't work? Can't go off there. I could be really. I could be. Let's show the mirror to the witch.
That doesn't work.
Of course it doesn't. It's ridiculous. Oh, can I pickpocket her and get the book?
That doesn't work.
Can I pickpocket the witch?
That doesn't work.
Can I pickpocket the thief?
That doesn't work.
Just kind of the irony of it.
That doesn't work.
No. Probably didn't have out. Throw a tomato at him.
That doesn't work.
Still throw a tomato at him. It might not achieve anything, but let's try going back through here. I mean, there's nothing to do like ladders or anything.
Last time I saw a ring as big as that, there were druids dancing round it. Clever. We didn't see whoever's in the bath. Thank God for small mercies. That doesn't work.
I can't just take the curtain. Alright. Hat stand.
Yes, definitely a hat stand. That doesn't work.
Okay.
Eye makeup, rouge. That doesn't work. Eye makeup, rouge, hair cream, all seems a bit dandified if you ask me. Ah, the jumbo size. Love those lampwicks.
Right, okay. No, I can't go further this way. There's nothing else further that way. Nothing in the foreground. Other than silhouettes to get in the way. And there's nothing... I put the frog in the bath?
That doesn't work.
No, of course not. Fertilizer. Ruin the bath!
That doesn't work.
Ruin the curtains!
That doesn't work. Wait a minute, you're a thief. What are you doing here?
Well, it's about my quota, see?
Quota?
The amount I'm allowed to steal. It's not enough. The dragon's been destroying housing, so rent just went through the roof. I mean, a 20% increase in theft quotas for the duration of the emergency seems a reasonable thing to ask, doesn't it?
Depends if you're in the 20%.
One of the remarkable innovations introduced by the patrician was to make the Thieves' Guild responsible for theft, with annual budgets, forward planning, and above all, rigid job protection. Thus, in return for an average level of crime per annum, the thieves themselves saw to it that unauthorized crime was met with the full force of injustice, which was generally a stick with nails in it.
Okay, thank you.
Hello, dear. Tired? Ooh, I give a pretty good foot massage.
Now let's remain very, very calm about this, shall we?
A quiet dinner, a relaxing evening watching the potions brew. I'm very good at toes, you know. How's about just a little sing-song? Don't suppose you know a wizard's staff has a knob on the end, do you?
Mine hasn't, I can assure you. But I'll just rush off and check, just in case.
Alchemy and chill. The medieval version.
Greetings, lowly and scabby peasant.
Hail, old pointy-hatted one, and less of the scabby, thank you.
What's happening?
We seek an audience with the patrician, the mighty ruler of Ankh Morpork. It's about this dragon, you see. He's making the cows dry up and all the curtains fade.
What, really?
Well, that's what our Agnes says. Anyway, who wants to have their family char-boiled by a dragon? Soot's hell to shift.
Yes.
Well, anyway, that's what old Uncle Agnes says. You can't go fairer than that.
Uncle Agnes?
Yeah, Uncle.
So you describe him as a bit of a man, then?
Hadn't really thought about it, to tell the truth. Now you come to mention it, I suppose we should have asked. We just married him off to one of those guards outside the gates.
Well, that explains something.
Should I take him to the patrician again? I still don't think he's happy about it.
So, I hope you've come here on pleasant business.
Yeah, well.
Non-disruptive business. Reliable, solid business. Rather than mere disruptive rumor-mongering. Would I be right?
Serious business. Well, yes.
Really?
It's all pretty grim stuff. You see, I've come to get some action happening about this dragon
What?
business.
Well, that is,
Now listen to me. There are no such things as dragons. They are a physical impossibility. No ifs, buts, or maybes. I've had enough. The next person who mentions dragons in my presence will be off for a trip to the information gathering technicians. Extremely quickly.
Well, I just thought...
Yeah?
Oh, right you are then. Serious business.
Really?
Okay, it just goes
What?
back through this.
Now there are no ifs.
Well,
Yeah.
oh, right you are then.
I was wondering if maybe you
Look,
have to ask
I'll just
again.
go and stand over here then, all right?
You ask again, you go to the information, whatever the technician... you go to the torturers. Let's be honest, that's what he means. You go to the torturers, and then from there, you get some extra bit of information, or maybe you get an item from them.
A suspiciously animated jester's staff.
I talk to it.
Hands off! Chucky bite, nasty wizard!
Eep!
Do I have anything to hit that with? Butterfly nest, steal it.
That doesn't work.
Okay. We could... Maybe it's woodworm.
That doesn't work.
No. No. Is there anything back through here that I've missed? No.
Eye makeup, rouge, hair cream, all seems a bit dandified if you ask me.
It's kind of... Trying to place the rouge with a tomato.
That doesn't work.
No. I'm really confused and stuck.
Well, I'll just move along then, shall I? Fine. Well, I'll just move along.
Yeah, the thing is, I hope I don't have to go in there again. Because I've just used the kind of two things, it seems.
Actually, it's been a while since I had a bath. That doesn't work.
Not since I had a bath. And I'm not going to have one. Yeah, what if I go around the side again? Oh, we've already done all the stuff here, though, haven't we? We've already got some fertilizer. We can't go in through the door. And it seems like talking to people, it seems like the options of talking to people have not changed. I don't think. Oh, hello.
Look, does anyone know why this luggage keeps following me?
Ah, that's sapient pearwood, that luggage is. There's no getting rid of it. It'll follow you everywhere.
Sapient pearwood?
They once used it to make containers for grave goods. I suppose someone hoped that you really could take it with you.
The chest is in fact the luggage. The luggage is made of sapient pearwood, and once it attaches itself to somebody, it will follow that person everywhere. Just like a little puppy. It is like a runaway suitcase, albeit one with lots of little pink legs. In this game, the luggage is a convenient storage device. Not to mention a convenient homicidal maniac, should one be required.
And let's get the librarian, shall we?
Why is the librarian a monkey? Did you get the number of that donkey cot?
He's not one of them. He's an orangutan.
But it's the same thing.
No. The actual orangutan is one of the great apes, an arboreal denizen of the subtropical rainforest. If you ever want to go far in life, you must learn the value of proper nomenclature.
Nomenclature? But what's the difference between calling him an orangutan or a monkey?
In general terms, the difference is whether you keep your teeth in your head or in your hat.
But how did it happen? I mean, should we really let arboreal subtropical fauna be the guardians of a major national library?
Oh. Well, he was human once, of course.
What? Really?
All part of a magical accident. Very tragic, you see, but there it is.
Very embarrassing, seeing him scratch himself in the reference section.
Doesn't he want to be turned back into a human?
Nope.
Ha! Says he likes the long arms, the prehensile toes, and the right to scratch himself in the reference section.
I say he just likes running around loose, not wearing trousers. I mean, I would.
Right.
Right you are then.
Let's talk to other people, see if there's anything new popped up. Seems like
Well, excuse me, I think there's someone calling me.
no new topics to talk about. And I don't think these have changed, though I
Right,
might be wrong.
Well, don't be a stranger. Cheers.
I don't think you've got anything new, have you, Windle?
Hey! A girl. What's a girl doing in here?
I'm not a girl.
Why are you wearing a dress?
It's a wizard's robe, not a dress.
I knew a girl's dress once. Splendid lass.
Yeah, I think we heard that before.
This seems like a good cue to cease this whole silly conversation.
We can't wake up the senior
That
wrangle.
doesn't work. Would you believe he gets a full tenure for this?
Hit him with a frying pan!
That doesn't work.
It would work at some point. It worked on me. Right. Let's go to the Arch-Chancellor. He might have some new dialogue. I doubt it, but it's possible.
There's work to be done. No time for idle chatter.
Well, sorry.
As if I can help with supplies my voice. What? Idle chatter! Boom boom. I get it. I get it. Right. Right. Is there anything in the kitchen? I don't think so. Well, there is. There's the plates, but I don't know what we can do with them. And do we hit them with a broom and hope? No. No broom.
That doesn't work.
There. I'm rather befuddled, I am. So, we know two things we're meant to do. We're meant to get the imp, and we're meant to get the staff from Wendell. The problem is, I don't know how to get the imp. Well, I do know. Well, I have to distract the alchemist, but I don't know how to do that. And I don't know how to get the staff of Wendell. Oh, dear, oh dear, oh dear. I'll have to think about it. I might even have to, dare I say it, look at a walkthrough. How terrible. The other option is... No. The other option is I completely forget, and then I come back, having not thought about anything, and we're just waffling and meandering around aimlessly for a while. Which, it's how I normally try and solve puzzles. It's a terrible way, but sometimes it works. So, we'll see what happens next time. Thanks for watching, everyone. Thanks for watching.